Okay. So, plan for today. Hanging out with Kave. Today I'm gonna hang out with Kave. Because I have Kave hangout to do, right? Quests. Oh, there is this thing that does it as well. Jaw Jaw. What the fuck? So, oh, Layla has 2 more. Layla has 2 more. We're gonna hang out with Layla. Layla. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hang out with Layla. We're gonna do these two. And then I'm gonna do Kavai hangouts. Because there's whole 2 hangouts left to do. That's insane. Yeah. This dude. What's his business? Whee! Augustus. Brother. You look better since the time you fell into the river, Chocolate. Chocolate River. Spice just a chew. I should just take a picture and go hide in my room. Traveler, hey Traveler, hold on a second. Oh, me? I'd like your help with taking a picture, just one. It won't take long. It's embarrassing to admit, but the aroma of the spices here is a little too strong for me. I'm sorry, are you French or British? During my time in Fontaine, I never had food with even just a hint of spiciness. A pinch of salt is just... Fontaine people talk like that, and then it's shocking that I thought they were fucking England. Here, I'm seeing so much that I can't even hold the camera steadily. So all I can do is ask someone else to take a photo for me. Indeed, I'm very sorry that I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Augustus Lovelace, a researcher from Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. It's a mouthful, isn't it? You can call it the Fontaine Research Institute, as most people in Fontaine do. The Fontaine Research Institute used to be a paradise for researchers in Fontaine, and where most mechanical creations originated. But thanks to Mr. Edwin, most buildings at Fontaine Research Institute are lying in ruin now. And ever since Raimondo and Mr. Da took over the reconstruction project, the spirit of research at the institute has been in free fall. I have standards and prefer a tidy environment. I refuse to live in a pile of rubble, and so I've been traveling around. Don't let my troubles spoil your mood. They have nothing to do with you. Come on, please hurry up and snap a photo for me. Once Xavier sees the beauty... How did you get to know Xavier? Whoa! Are you the traveler that Xavier told me about? A pleasure. It's truly an honor to meet you. I've read all about your heroic feats in Mikage Furnace from Xavier's letters. And whenever Xavier talks about films in his letters, he always mentions your extraordinary acting skills. He says you're fearless, noble, and most importantly, have a great sense of humor. Oh, once you've taken the photo, you must give me your autograph. It'll be perfect if you sign the photo. Well, to be honest, not great. He's anxious about his film, and based on his letters, he has been having trouble finding an interesting new subject lately. I suggested that he should do as I did and take some time off in Sumeru. But he keeps insisting that he must shoot the best possible film for the Yashiroi Commission, and he refuses to leave the Inazuma until it's done. That's enough of that. Come and take a photo of me. Right here will do. Not bad indeed. You have a gift. It's the first time in my travels that I've met someone with such a control over composition and color. Oh well, I couldn't have come directly to Sumeru from Fontaine. After all, there is a line going straight to the Bayou harbor in Sumeru. But as they say, it's about the journey, not the destination. So I chose a more interesting route. First, I went from Lumidos Harbor to Chenyu Valley. Fucking boy's been in places I've never seen. Chenyu Valley, and then passed through Chinsa village on my way to the stone gate that separates monsters from Liyue. After stopping by Dawn Winery, I decided to head south to visit Liyue Harbor. I embarked on a ferry to Port Ormus. Oh, yeah, Port Ormus from Liyue Harbor, traveling northward along the river, and here I am, standing before you. After all, my goal is to relax. Were I a brave warrior with a passion for adventure, I might have decided to set out from Romari Harbor and follow the ancient path of the pilgrims, heading south into the desert. Who knows, maybe I'll try to cross the desert on the way back. Anyway, I've still got extra money to spend, and paying a visit to Natlan on the other side of the desert sounds nice too. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for helping move the photos. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I'm off to write to Xavier. If he still won't come to Sumeru, then I might as well go back to Fontaine. Huh. So this boy just dropped some fucking nuggets on us. So we knew that from Chingsa village towards here there is another village with apparently the best tea in the region. Around here is also Chenyu Valley, right? We knew that, however. There is a path. There is Chenyu Valley over here. So if he went from... He basically went around. He could have gone directly from here, I presume. Just directly from here to the... directly from here towards Fontaine. So, like we knew, Fontaine is here. Chenyu Valley and a village. So he confirmed stuff we knew. But apparently Natlan is across the desert from Fontaine. So we have Fontaine over here, crossing the desert with the path of the pilgrims, going into Sumeru, and going across from here towards Natlan. Some nuggets of knowledge for you. Oh, she's still here for 5 more hours. Oh, we can click it one more time. I don't know where I have these from. I was pretty sure I used them all, but okay. Whatever.
Have you ever
When do these reset? In 6 days! Woo! They reset in 6 days. Good. Oh fuck! Kila didn't come home, but at least Klee's here. Fuck no, Eula. Eula. I will finally. I can finally have my revenge. Okay, let's do dailies. Let's go do dailies. We do dailies and hang out with Layla.
Up and away.
Oh wait, it's it's freaking Kaya's. Yeah, Kaya's hangout must be coming in the next update. Okay. Kaya's hangout must be coming in the next update. Like next update, like in 5 hours. In 5 hours.
Solidify.
Fucking slime dodged my attack. There we go. Let's switch to Eula's party. Where is Eula party? Eula party. Oh, if I would put, if I would put official, if I would put official over here, this would be a Mondstadt party where Eula is taking care of the children. It would work the same way. It would work the same way. It would just be Eula taking care of the kids.
Beg for mercy.
I love you. She's so cool. I play her because she's high tier. I play her because she's high tier. Come, get them out. I play her because she's high tier. And
Eye for an eye. More speed.
more speed. I am speed. I am Sonic. I mean, Eula. Ooh.
Vengeance will be mine. I condemn you.
Brother.
Rack and ruin. More speed. Yeah. Eye for an eye.
I need to learn how to properly play her. I need to look it up.
I condemn you.
She's so stylish though. Like these moves are just. Look at that. She just. Oh. Oh. Love her. So. Drains stamina over time to perform plunges from mid-air to strike. Yeah, normal. Slash swiftly, dealing cryo damage. When it hits an opponent, Eula gains a stack of Grim Heart that stacks up to 2 times. These stacks can only be gained once every. Okay. Ooh. Wielding his sword, Eula consumes all the stacks of Grimheart and slashes forward, dealing AoE cryo damage to opponents in front of her. If Grimheart stacks are consumed, surrounding opponents will have their physical res and cryo res decreased. Okay. Wait. Brandishes her great sword, dealing cryo damage to nearby opponents and creating a lightful sword that follows her around for a duration of up to 7 seconds. While present, the Nightfall Sword increases Eula's resistance to interruption. When Eula's own normal attack, elemental skill, and elemental burst deal damage to opponents, they will charge the light, which can gain an energy stack once every 1 second. Once its duration ends, the Lightful Sword will descend and explode violently, dealing physical damage to nearby opponents. This damage scales on the number of energy stacks and a Lightful Sword has accumulated. If Yula leaves the field, the Lightful Sword will explode. Oh! Okay. No wonder this is the priority one. Oh, it's today! We're gonna grind these then. We're gonna grind these then. Okay. I believe I used my 2. 1. Okay,
Eye for an eye.
let's go.
Now's our chance. Illusion shattered.
I condemn you.
Can you?
More speed. Rack and ruin.
Jeśli wchodzisz, zamknij te drzwi.
Czy w GTA nie ma takich odwodowców, po prostu się podnoszą i opuszczają sobie, też? Powiedział, że jest, ostatni game na update, prawda?
Okej, ale chodzi mi, że bez śmigieł.
Tak.
Okej.
To właśnie ten, który widziałem, czy który znałem sobie.
No, Harrier Jet.
I zastanawiam się, żeby go sobie kupić.
Ha-
Tylko, że 5 dolarów kosztuje.
Harrier Jety są bardzo fajne.
Fajnie mi się nie dało.
Harrier Jety są bardzo fajne. Generalnie opowiadałem ci o tym, jak Pepsi, gościu pozwał Pepsi u niego.
Mówiłeś to sobie 3 razy.
Okej, no to fajna historia.
The life of a Lawrence doesn't include much worth talking about. Basically, whatever you say, whatever you do, people will always despise you and treat you like a potential threat to society. It's nowhere near as bad as it used to be, though. Before I joined the Knights, good grief, I couldn't even buy groceries. Even Good Hunter and Mondstadt General Goods wouldn't take my money. I literally had to go out and hunt my own food and cook it over a campfire if I wanted to eat dinner.
Huh.
I condemn you!
Well, you know, Lawrence family kind of were dictatorshipping over Mondstadt.
Ad Astra.
Dude was just picking every year a girl that he would just, you know, force himself upon.
Ad Astra.
So, Lawrence family were not exactly the best for Mondstadt. Okay. Hey. Oh, Shannon's the main. Okay. Let me collect a little bit
More
of wood.
speed.
Actually, no. We will go hang out with Layla. We will go hang out with Layla. We'll go from this point. We'll finish the Layla hangout because we didn't finish it last time. And there's 2 more endings apparently. And we'll upload that. It's crazy thing how many characters in Genshin know each other and how many never seen one another.
Immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad.
Okay.
I came here to conduct some astrological observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to life at the academia. But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby. I made my way here and discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone.
Yeah.
They were a group of treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless. They definitely wouldn't have been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go away. Not exactly. I already had a vision by that time. Someone with a vision should technically be really powerful, right? Handling a group of treasure hoarders should be well within my abilities. However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and then
I wonder do I have to stress her
I
out
ran
now?
away. I scrambled towards Sumeru City looking for help. Eventually, I managed to return with a few adventures I ran into along the way.
Yeah.
It took longer than I had hoped, and by the time we made it back here, the treasure hoarders and the family were gone. I don't know if the family only lost their belongings in the end, or if something worse happened to them. I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but this incident is one that I regret the most. I sat on the ground and began to cry. I could have stepped in to help that family.
I did the right thing.
Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me, but I can't stop myself from thinking that way. It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, I can't help but think about running away whenever I'm faced with a challenge.
Let's take a break from searching and rest for a bit.
But what about my thesis? We still haven't found the sorry for
Let's find
causing
some place to
all
rest.
I actually don't have my
Yeah, I can fucking see.
I've been stressed this whole time, and
No way.
I'm exhausted.
No way you've been
I'm
stressed. I
really
can't tell at all.
sorry.
Oh, Aranara house.
More speed.
Hey yo. Aranara. Can't believe there are still ones I haven't found.
Let's stop here. I don't. Alright. I'm gonna give my legs a rest. I'll be waiting for you here.
Will she fall asleep?
I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. Oh, if only I were more capable. I'm sorry. I always find myself having to apologize.
And stop.
But enough of that. I need to pull myself together. The memories I've been reminded of are all really taxing. I cannot just give up this time, even if my head's not in a good place. Letting these heavy feelings get the best of me will only slow us down. Watch out! Behind you! Monsters! A lot of them too. Why didn't we no!
You need to
I want to help. I mustn't keep repeating my past regrets. I should take action when I'm needed and give it my all when the moment calls.
That's
If
good
you
thinking.
miss those opportunities in life, you may.
I mean, we should stop talking and fight.
My guiding stars.
Shine down.
Eye for an eye.
Flood of frost.
Oh, come on.
Illusion shattered. Neutralizing.
Not now.
I was trying to hit the last one and I was hitting 4 instead.
Yeah.
What the fuck? How many?
Precision strike.
My guiding stars.
More speed. Eye for an eye.
So pretty.
I really need to keep up with my training.
Yeah, you should.
It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly like this. Well, the only appropriate response would be to say that I'm fine, right? I'm pale due to lack of sleep, not because of the fight. But then again, I know you'd be able to see right through those words. I'm feeling weak. There's no hiding it. I'm just happy I didn't get in your way during the fight.
You did great.
Oh, thanks for the compliment. I sure don't get to hear that often.
Oh my god, she's
Although,
adorable.
I'm not
The
very
finger.
strong. My will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after I rest for a bit.
Oh yeah, I know
Can
that you're
you
resilient.
stay with me while I recover my energy? It shouldn't take long.
She starts photosynthesizing. Turns green. Oh my god, yeah. But imagine she just starts photosynthesizing. And like sits in the sun like, yes. Sweet, sweet sunlight. I feel full already. I love that tiger slowly spawning in. the last one. We need to go here.
Knights and aristocrats share this.
The wisdom silly. Woo! Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's the same place.
More speed.
I don't know if this is the best idea, having a building built into a tree, because the tree will keep growing, the building will get deformed due to that. And like, the tree is part of important infrastructure of it. I just noticed, all of these have different Darshan symbols. What the fuck, I never seen that. She doesn't look like a Matra. She looks like Ina. She looks exactly like Ina. Even the hand holding. This is just Ina in another outfit. Will I look on? Like you probably can look on. What the fuck? Like probably underneath she just has Yenar clothing. It's just Yenar. Wee, wee.
Finally, I wrote out. Wait, I'll come back
Yeah.
tomorrow. I see. All right then.
The next day, you and I returned to the same bookshelf.
Time to look at. There's the red stamp on. This is wonderful. Let's take a look at the thank you for your letter.
Do I have?
Though I have extended a response, questionable. Okay, let's see.
Required.
Begin a thesis request. However, considering that your deadline is fast approaching, and that there is follow the consider the what? It's absolute, but I'm running out of.
It might be messing with you.
Good point. Supposedly, everyone who's been pranked by the Silly had angered it, and that means the Silly is someone who's very
The main issue is that you have a deadline to meet.
knowledge. But who knows? True. And if I don't get an answer, then I'll only have wasted more. But there's nothing else we can do. It's the one holding all the cards. It's completely hidden and can choose whether to help us or not. After all, it'd probably be impossible to find it and ask my question in person. Huh? I was just kidding. Oh, please don't take me seriously. It's Cecilia we're talking about. According to
You don't actually believe in those legends, do you?
Sillies are elusive and can create countless copies of themselves. Who's to say that it won't summon a shooting star to crush us once we find it? Sorry. I'm just a little panicky. Okay, Layla. Calm down and think. If the Silly is a person, then there has to be a way to track them down.
Exactly.
We have two possible leads right now. The first is the checkout logs of those 2 books, and the other is the red stamp. The red stamp bears the Retawahist emblem, which is used by a lot of people. It'll be hard to track down an individual, so we should probably start with the checkout logs.
Oh my god, her, my little detective.
Let's go and make an inquiry. We can also ask around the House of Dana and see if anyone else knows something about the Wisdom Sealy.
Look at you, my little detective. Who's the closest one? Researcher. Dressed a little fancy, aren't you? Too good for the britches, huh? Too good.
Hi there. Do you know anything about the Wisdom Sealy?
Yes, of course. I've been looking into it for quite a while now. However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Hey,
Sure. I'll try my best.
there are a few known traits of the Wisdom Sealy. First, it's extremely strong. It can easily carry a few dozen books, along with 4 or 5 pieces of astrology equipment all at once. It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves in a straight line and doesn't stop for anything, not even walls or rivers.
What the fuck?
Lastly, it has a number of special abilities. It has a hardened metal body that's impervious to injury. It can freeze water into ice, and it can also summon meteors.
This sounds like Layla's skill.
Doesn't even sound human.
Well, it is a legend after all. It's no surprise that some details seem a little exaggerated. But these aren't
Little.
just made up, you know. Each of its abilities has been confirmed by eyewitnesses. There have been many sightings too, including at Chatrakham Cave, the Avidia Forest, and around the waterfall south of Sumeru City.
Has anyone seen what it actually looks like? Or what kind of person it is?
Not that I know of. No one's been able to get close to it. It seems like it tries to stay out of sight. I would probably want to remain a mystery too, if I were someone as legendary as the Wisdom Sealy.
Yeah,
So
makes
what do
sense.
you make of it? Have you seen it somewhere as well?
No.
No. We're probably gonna need some time to digest.
Not a problem. But if you manage to find anything, I trust that you'll quickly discover the excitement of slowly unraveling the truth.
The excitement of... I want to know now. I mean, I already know who the Wisdom Sealy is, but it asked me to keep it a secret from Layla. Oh, I'm so happy to have her. And the fact that she's the large female model and jumps with a little hands up like that, I love it. Cause they do like a normal hands up jump, but I love this little hands up, like a little cute anime girl. I love it. Makes me so
Hi
happy.
there. Have you heard of the legend of the Wisdom Sealy?
Do I really look like the kind of student that would be interested in such a pointless legend?
Yes, Poindexter. Shut the fuck up now.
I'm sorry. We were just curious.
Well, I do happen to have some information on it.
Why did you just fucking say so, man? Fucking Dilbert over here.
Logically, that has nothing to do with the question I asked. I just don't want others to see me as some poor excuse for a student whiling away my time in the House of Dana.
No. Dude.
I don't really think bad students would come to the House of Dana to pass the time. But anyways, you were saying?
No. He said it had nothing to do with the question he asked. However, we ask a question first, and instead of answering us, he gets all defensive, jumps on us, and asks questions himself. Dude, that's not how you talk. Fuck you, Poindexter.
Well, I spend most of my time here, and I have noticed something odd before. One time, late at night, a black shadow fell from above and landed in the central area of the House of Dana.
The fuck?
Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it startled me, and I got up to see what was going on.
And then what happened?
Then, the shadow quickly circled behind me with incredible speed. Just as I tried to turn around to get a look at it, I fainted. Yes, it was unbelievably fast. I had never seen anything like it. It was so unusual that I wasn't sure if it was real or if I was half dreaming. But given how popular the legend of the Seelie has become lately, maybe this has something to do with it.
Don't take this the wrong way, but doesn't the House of Dana have a door?
It was closed that night. I suppose even the House of Dana needs to be closed for maintenance from time to time.
I see. That makes sense. But what were you doing here if the House of Dana was closed?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't look so surprised. It's a common practice to find a place to hide before they lock the doors, so you can continue reading books here. Everyone knows that.
Wait, is it?
Anyway, thank you for the info. I'll be sure to take note of everything you mentioned.
You're welcome.
Dude. Hey, my lamp. My lamp, bro. My dude, bro, lamp. Oh yeah, what's on the Figgy Majingy now? A fucking choo-choo cart rest stop. Oh yeah, didn't she? God damn it! Why are you buying that? Why did you buy that? No. No. Don't buy it. It's a scam.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
Hello. I'm a Ritawahis student and would like to see the checkout logs for theoretical astrology and a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, are you also here to investigate the Ritawahist Wisdom Sealy
Oh.
legend?
Also? I suppose it makes sense that we're not the only ones investigating such a popular legend.
Yes, I myself am also quite curious about it. But unfortunately, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary. Given you're a Ritawahist student, I'm sure you know that a lot of research references these two books. All our copies of these particular titles are frequently checked out. I have looked into it, but found no irregularities in the checkout logs.
Is there any chance the Sealy could have taken the books out and returned them without being noticed?
Not likely. That would be almost impossible. The House of Dana is extremely strict about the circulation of its books. There will always be a record if a book is checked out. And even if it managed to figure out a way to take the books without leaving any record, it's possible that someone would come looking to borrow the books before the Sealy returned them. If someone discovers that a book is missing or that it doesn't match my inventory records, it would come to my attention immediately. However, it might be possible to pull off in the case of a less popular book.
Okay, I understand now, thank you. This is useful to know. With any luck, it'll help us work out the Sealy's identity.
You think?
Okay, everyone's given us a lot of useful information. Let's go through it and try to organize everything. Some things we heard were pretty straightforward, but others were just, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me think and see what I can make of it. Okay, calm down, Layla. I know the info's all over the place, but you can definitely do it. First, let's try to figure out the Sealy's identity based on the clues we currently have. Then, we'll analyze where it's been sighted and its motives. Finally, we'll piece everything together. From there, we should be able to predict its movement. Alright, let's give it a try.
Oh, jeez. Interpret.
Book circulation is strictly regulated, and there is a log of anyone who checks out a book. Stamp. Which probably means they're a Rotawahis student. It once infiltrated the House of Dana while it was closed. I think I heard somewhere that it has a lot of ridiculous abilities. It's been to the Chatrakham Cave, the Avidia Forest, and the waterfall south of Sumeru City. Okay.
So what you come up with?
First, based on the information Katayun provided, we can assume that the Sealy is a student from the Rotawahis Darshan.
You know what they say about assuming.
Possibility of it being someone outside the Darshan can be ruled out because it'd be impossible to gain access to those two books without going through the librarian. Next, leaving its crazy abilities aside, all the sightings took place in locations that are officially recommended for astrology observation by the academia. In other words, it's probably just conducting research, and the nature of its research is very similar to mine. The question that I submitted was no simple query, but it was able to give me a reply in just a day. This implies that it's familiar with a similar field of knowledge. So based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait for it at the next astrological observation site. It's nothing, really. There are actually some other factors that I've been speculating about. But that's not important right now. Let's get going. Even though we have a lead, it's still hard to say whether we'll be able to make any discoveries. I'll tell you what I mean by that if the Sealy doesn't show up.
I just want Layla to get into a monologue where she goes over all the details and says something like, "So, with all of the conclusions we can make based on the evidence we collected, the only logical person to be the wisdom silly is you." She turns around, points at a mirror. Gets into a monologue like a like a freaking goblin, green goblin together with itself. Took you long enough to figure out. But how? I don't remember being the wisdom silly. You don't remember a lot of things, girl. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah. The truth behind it. Oh, come on.
The weather today is perfect for observation. Let's see if it shows up. Honestly,
I love that.
spending an entire night waiting for something that we're not sure is gonna happen might not be the best use of our time.
It's not the best use of our time. But look at the little thingy. It's blinking. It's a little mushroom. It's blinking.
But we don't really have any choice. This is all we've got.
The second Layla
Get
actually
some
shows
sleep
up.
if you're tired. I'll be up. It's not like I could sleep anyways. Thanks. Oh, how about I share some basics about astrology with you. If you're interested, that is.
I mean, fuck yeah, I could impress Mona. She would absolutely shit herself if I whip some astrology like knowledge. Shows up wearing a big round hat.
Enough, it didn't show up. We hardly saw any animals, let alone people. No matter how conclusive the evidence is or how perfect our reasoning may be, nothing will happen as long as I'm awake.
How do you know that?
They're probably one and the same.
Ooh!
It's like I told you. I have a severe sleeping disorder, and there have been a lot of rumors about me sleepwalking. I tried to understand what I had been doing when I'm unconscious, but I've never been able to get any definitive evidence. Something is actively attempting to cover up all the clues without my knowing. Maybe that something is me. Or maybe it isn't. I can't be sure.
I kinda went through what she's going through right now.
I could even be the Sealy. But what if I am?
But look at that, she figured it out. But yeah, I went through something similar to her, but I knew about my other self and we were communicating. One was taking care of the other because one was the capable one who knew what the fuck was going on, and the other one was just like, oh man, I want some food. Do I have food? And I would go to the kitchen and there would be already food prepared and I just need to throw it in the oven for like 20 minutes and you're all good. And be like, oh my fucking god, there is food. Ah, thank you, other me. And then I look in the fridge and there is chalky milk in the fridge because the other me bought some chalky milk. The other me would be going from work, go to the shop and be like, yeah, okay, I'm like, I'm gonna be doing this and that later, so I might need some food. I don't think we're gonna order anything. So instead of that, let me just buy this. I'll buy this. The other me will want some chalky milk, and he would take chalky milk. Then prepare everything and go away. The other me shows up. And he's like, oh fuck, man. Okay, let's watch fucking Evangelion. There is some noise outside, and I have no idea what it is. But yeah, the other me would show up, be like, "Fucking, let's watch some Evangelion, bruh," and watch Evangelion, and like 2 episodes would be like, "Oh fuck, man, I'm hungry," and find like a whole like, I don't know, like a pizza, like some pizza, some chips, the chalky milk, of maybe a hot dog or two. Like everything nice laid out in a pad, like it doesn't need any work done on it. It's just there, ready to go. Yeah, I miss those days. I was living alone, but there were 2 of me in that apartment.
Would the Sealy be willing to help me this time? What is it actually thinking? Huh? You want to help me? Of course it would be nice to know what's really going on, but that's impossible. It's always avoiding me and keeping me in the dark, and that won't change even if you're around.
You don't know that. The other Layla.
Huh? What's wrong? Yeah. And to think I could have been working on my thesis this
Oh my god, I'm going to stress her out. I'm actively stressing her out.
My stomach is churning just thinking about it.
You're really not going to finish on time now.
Please stop. The more you talk about it, the more silly I Oh, come on, Layla. What are you doing? Everyone feels you're thinking you're crazy now.
We're actively stressing her out to power her up. It's like in Final Space when Gary is just reminding Ash of the prom to piss her off. Yeah. Boom. Other Layla.
Hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there. Where were we?
Wait, how do we... Whatever.
Oh, what's wrong? You look like you've got
Are
something on
you
your mind.
the other Layla?
What are you talking about? What do you mean the other Layla? I am Layla.
That's... Then why don't you repeat the conversation we just had?
Fine. It appears that you were waiting for me to show up. I suppose there's no use in me pretending. I promise I
Love
won't
that.
do any harm and I'll answer all your questions. But before that, would you mind telling me who you are first?
I'm a friend of Layla's.
Let me think. Okay, I got it. You two found this place by following the hints that I left behind. You were planning to wait for me. Or I should say you were waiting for the Sealy to show up.
Is there a fucking cruise ship outside? It sounded like a cruise ship outside. Doing the little horn like doom doom. Cruise ships don't usually show up here. Our port is too small for them. They go to the other city. It actually has a port designed for cruise ships. So they don't normally sit here. What the fuck? You two found the spy.
Was
Yeah.
this your idea or hers?
Mostly hers.
See. Yes, she's always had great analytical skills. It'd be nice if she was more confident, though.
Yeah, true.
Alright, that's all the questions I have. Your turn. Please ask away.
So, will you go out with me? Most of the silly pranking people.
I can instantly tell which students are asking serious questions and which are just trying to take advantage of me to slack off.
Fair enough.
My time to move freely is quite limited, so it's only natural that I would punish the people attempting to waste my time. My intention is to help people. I'm not here to cause any harm.
Fair enough.
That's right. Though I didn't intend for it to turn out this way, really. I just wanted to help out a few other classmates who were having a hard time while I was helping Layla finish her thesis. You see, Layla doesn't have many friends at the academia. If the others noticed her helping them out, I thought maybe I'd help her become more sociable. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Instead, legends of the Sealy started going around. But that's alright.
Oh my god, she was trying to make her make friends. Oh, this other Layla is just like my other me. He's just working on to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do everything I can to make that person's life easier.
Infiltrating the House of Dana was a total accident. She'd forgotten an important book, and the House of Dana happened to be closed at the time. There were only days before the paper was due.
Really?
I had no choice but to scale the walls with some simple climbing ropes and sneak in from above while the Core 30 wasn't paying attention. I had no idea there was still a student inside. I had no choice but to put him to sleep.
Jesus.
Clear evidence of my existence would only hinder my ability to conceal my identity. It would also expose me to Layla as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
As for the special powers, well, they're just things I did during the process of trying to finish the thesis. It's like I said, I don't have much time, so I need to be as efficient as possible. Well then, does that answer all your questions?
I have one last question.
You see, her emotions are incredibly unstable. She's constantly doubting herself.
Yeah, she is.
She knew that there's another
Kinda cute.
Layla who is capable of doing everything. She may think even less of herself.
True.
Maybe I should just leave it all to her. I'm always relying on her anyway. Why not let her live my life for me?
Okay, I actually have one more question. How did you come into existence?
Giving up completely, and that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do for her. After all, she and I are one and the same. We're two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, but how did you come into
No one
existence?
knows her to resilience. If she's able to persevere in everything she does, then one day she won't need my help anymore. I trust that she's capable of doing that, and it's something that she should do on her own. She actually discovered the key data she needs for her thesis a long time ago. She just didn't organize it well enough. I'll complete her thesis for her just as I have in the past.
Okay.
Oh, please don't share any of this with her. I would like to keep this a secret for both of our sakes.
Sure.
Thank you for doing this for me. No, for us. She seems to be waking up now. Well, this is goodbye. If we never meet again, then I guess I did something right.
We'll meet again. During the International Championship and stuff.
Huh? Did I...
You're fine,
did
just
I...
had a little nap.
Oh, I see. Was I sleepwalking? I was, wasn't I?
Nope.
Really? I don't believe you. You're hiding something from me. It's written all over your face.
Yeah, I am hiding something. It's my No, I'm not.
You said you were gonna help me, didn't you? Why are you holding out on me now?
'Cause you're cute when you're angry.
You promised you'd help.
She's gonna be pouting. Tell me she's gonna be Aww. That's adorable. To keep a promise made to her means the breaking of a promise made to her. This is a tricky situation. Hey! We finished Layla. Noise. Shenanigans of sweet wine. Of will and woe. Confusing conundrum. Trap him by storm. Gang's daily deeds. A song that knows grace. Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo art! Oh, dude, that's great. That's sick. But hey, we did the thing. We did the thing. Yeah, okay. Aww. The inner Layla cheering her on. Her being happy she did it by herself. That's not a good one. Her being happy with the family she managed to save. That one was probably my favorite one though. We managed to get her to calm the fuck down and go to sleep. That's the best one. She just fucking actually relaxed and slept. Okay. A little break now. Be back in a bit.